Get fast money now where you see the burning ring of fire.
It would help if I turned the mic on. That always helps. It is the world-famous Jiggy Jaguar radio broadcast, coast to coast and border to border, on TuneIn, iTunes, and, of course, TalkShoe.com. We are going to give our guest Lincoln Lease a holla-holla here and see if we can get him on the line. And I believe we've got Lincoln. How are you, my friend?
What's up?
Look at that. I am going to get some things adjusted here, and we will bring you onto the television side of things. And we have got a really great interview coming up here in just a few seconds with Lincoln Lease. He is going to be out at Exotica in, as Tom Likas likes to call it, Portland, Oregon. And I am very interested in meeting him, seeing the booth. I was been looking at the Exotica announcements, and holy smokes, you like literally have all the top names at your booth during this extravaganza.
Yeah, we're pretty excited about it.
This is fantastic. Now, talk to me a little bit about what you do and everything that you're involved in, my friend.
Well, so basically, I do what I've coined as artcore erotica. So
artcore erotica, that's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, what's important to me, I started out as just doing like nude art, like Playboy style, but definitely with an artistic edge. And it was actually Darcy Dolce who kind of started talking us into you need to shoot porn. You need to shoot porn. You'd be so good at it. And I resisted it for about a year, and then my wife and I just had to sit down and we're like, look, let's just do it. I mean, we already do. Everybody, like the whole world considers what we do porn anyway. So, fuck it, we might as well do it.
You might as well just go jump in with both feet.
The fans wanted it too, so it was like, all right, but we're still maintaining. So there's two things. Number one, we're still maintaining our stylistic approach. Everything is highly stylized in, glamorous and elegant, wardrobe and settings and everything like that. But we also, can continue to, shoot the Playboy / softcore style in addition to XXX, so that way we open the door to other models who aren't necessarily comfortable with doing full-on porn, but still want to be photographed, beautifully and sensually.
That's fantastic. Fantastic. We have got a great guest with us today. He joins us live here on Skype, and Lincoln Lease is with us. And so tell us how we get a hold of you guys on social media, websites, everything, because I know people are going to want to check you guys out.
Yeah. I'm at Black Label Mag, MAG, everywhere, except Facebook. I have a Facebook page that I restarted, but I just don't maintain it because I kind of hate Facebook. So,
hey, you're not the only one, brother.
Yeah,
I hear that constantly from people.
Yeah, I mean, Instagram's next. I'm waiting to get kicked off of there any day. But I have an Instagram. I have a Twitter. That's really the only two social media sites that I actively use. And then my website, of course, blacklabelmag.com. That's where all the magic happens. I've got a mini-vids channel also, but, everything that you want to find out about me can be found on blacklabelmag.com. Got a newsletter subscription that's free. There's a free membership tier that, every once, twice a month, they get a little teaser of what's inside the VIP area. So, yeah.
Awesome. We have got a great guest with us today. He joins us live here on Skype, and Lincoln Lease is with us from Black Label Magazine. And, of course, if you want to find them on Twitter, Black Label Mag is the Twitter handle. And so talk to me a little bit about Exotica. You guys are going to be at Exotica. Talk to me about the booth and some of the different folks you're going to have stopping by, all these different things.
we're gonna have. We're really excited about this. This is like the first time that I've done like a big convention like this. Yeah, I found out when I went to AVN this last year that Exotica was coming to Portland, and I was like, well, I can't exactly have something like that come to my city and not exhibit, you know. So yeah, we're a premium exhibitor. We got a 20 by 10 booth. I am actually just had my banner printed. You won't be able to miss it. The Connoisseurs Erotica in big bold letters. I'm really excited to see that.
That's awesome.
But we're going to have the big draw, of course, is going to be Darcy Dolce is going to be exclusively at our booth. Serene Siren is going to be exclusively at our booth. Veronica Curie is going to be exclusively at our booth.
Wow.
Then we got some other people you may have heard of. Jade Nile will be at our booth.
Wow.
Toxic, Suicide. She's formerly a Suicide Girl. She's kind of going back to him too. But anyway, Toxic will be there. Some other local ladies that I've worked with who are really excited to be there, and we're going to have the brand new issue 12, which I'm actually about to send off to the printer. I'll show you the cover.
Look at that.
With Serene. So Serene will be there signing her cover for those who want it.
You're going to have to send me a list of times of when these people are going to be there so we can come by and do video interviews with everybody and also chat with you as well.
We'd all love that. We'd all love that very much. Yeah, I'll definitely do that. We're kind of finalizing schedules and all that stuff.
Hey, that's awesome. No, I've been to these, you know, Exotica I much prefer over AVN because everybody's a lot more relaxed. For whatever reason, I don't know why that is, but everybody's a little bit more relaxed. So when I saw that Exotica was coming to Portland, I just was amazed. First of all, why do you think Exotica is coming to Portland?
Well,
is there some reason?
Portland has, I mean, I was kind of surprised too, to be honest. Like, okay, Seattle's 3 hours to the north, and it's far bigger. There's a bigger audience in Seattle. But conversely, Seattle's only 3 hours away, and Portland has the reputation, number one, of being the nation's kinkiest city. Number two, we have more strip clubs per capita than even Vegas.
You know what is hilarious is I asked a few people in Vegas when we were at Exotica, I'm like, what in the world are they going to Portland for? And they're like, well, they have more strip clubs there than anywhere in the United States.
Yeah, I mean, we do. It's kind of the Portland thing. Like, in most cities, it's like, okay, you go to your local dive and throw back a couple beers after work. Here, it's your local dive's a strip club. I mean, just bring
awesome.
20, 30 extra bucks and you have your beer, and then you throw some ones at the ladies. Maybe get yourself a dance.
That is fantastic.
That's kind of Portland. Yeah. Yeah, we're working on we're trying to get together an after party at one of the clubs. I can't really say anymore because I'm not sure if it's all going to materialize, but we're working on that.
That's fantastic.
This is also kind of a just kind of a sidebar. It's also a special occasion for me personally doing this show because Sunday the 9th of June is actually my 35th birthday.
Wow.
So we're probably gonna do the little bash on Saturday, just because there'll be more people there. But yeah, we're gonna have a little surprise on my birthday, in celebration of my birthday. So stay tuned for that.
That's awesome. That's awesome. We have got Lincoln Lease with us today. He joins us live. You can find him on Twitter, Black Label Mag, and Black Label Magazine is going to be a huge part of Exotica in Portland coming up here in June. Now I noticed that you've got your workspace behind you. What are you editing there, and what is that program? Are you Photoshopping or are you Adobeing? What are you doing over there?
I've got like 3 Adobe programs open right now. I'm like totally dual screening. Like
that's awesome.
I got.
Look at that. You got them both going.
Yeah. I'm so like I'm finalizing issue 12, our 12th editorial issue.
Yes.
You know, we've been up to now. We've been doing about 3-4 issues a year, and a couple of special editions, including one that got banned by credit card companies. I'll tell you that later.
Oh my God! You got to tell me that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So you know, I mean, I'm something of a. I don't know. I don't know how to say this, but like, I guess I just do what I want to do, and sometimes people tell me I can't do it, and that makes me more.
You know, you and I are going to get along well.
Yeah.
The exact same way.
No, so I'm working on finalizing issue 12 here, and actually, what you got on this screen, this is a shot from the girl scene I shot in Vegas. Sylvia Sage and Serene Siren, and I know a lot of fans were like waiting on this one, and all good things come to those who wait. Anyway, I'm putting one of these frames in issue 12, and I'm just kind of trying to figure out which one first. But just kind of a tease of what's to come. And then on the other screen was the actual layout of the magazines, just going through and tweaking and proofreading and all that crap, all the good stuff that
all the fun stuff, all the post production that people don't ever see that is necessary.
That takes the time, you know. I mean, like the one thing that people should know is, you know, we say Black Label Magazine. The reason it's Black Label Magazine and not Lincoln Lease Photography is because, well, Google Lincoln Lease and find out what comes up. You know, my parents thought that it was a cool, unique name, and they didn't have any idea of anticipating 35 years ago that Google was going to be a thing and essential to people's lives. So, but Black Label Magazine is 100% done by yours truly. You know, so a lot of other sites are able to churn out content a lot faster than we are, but that's because they have editors, they have shooters, they have this, they have that. Like, I'm doing all of it, and I, by the way, have a day job. So
wow,
yeah, post-production is very time consuming. Especially if sorry, my cat's trying to get.
Hey, that's awesome. We don't worry about the cat. I had a rapper smoking a blunt on one of our interviews earlier. So a cat's not going to bother anybody.
Right. But yeah, so yeah, post is definitely, you know, and I try, you know, very hard, especially since we're, you know, trying to be artistic. It's like, okay, well, we can't have like shitty photos going out.
Yes.
Shitty video going out, and you know, I mean, some of the stuff that I've put out, I'm not gonna lie, hasn't been like the greatest to my standards, but that's part of it. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta figure it out. So yeah, I take my time when I edit. I don't edit, you know, I don't have a I'm not a clearinghouse, I guess would be a good descriptor.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, I take my time, and I make sure that everything is up to what I call the Black Label standard. You know,
fantastic. So after this Exotica situation, what's next for Black Label Mag? What do you have coming down the pipeline after that?
So during that weekend, we're going to be shooting Vicky Chase and Darcy Dolce together. So that'll be coming out afterwards. We're also shooting the long-awaited, by their fans, scene with Veronica Curie and Serene Siren. The fans have been oogling for that one for a long time, and nobody's bit. So it's like, all right, you know what? Fuck it, I'm gonna do it. You know, nobody else wants to do it. Okay, well, watch this, guys. So that's coming out. Mutual Mischief. This is a screen grab from. That'll probably drop either right before or right after Exotica. And then, you know, going into the latter half of 2019, you know, we're looking at maybe we're either going to bring like 2 really big stars up to Portland, or we're going to go down to LA and do a big extravaganza. It's a tough decision, because part of what part of what Black Label Magazine is recognized by is my studio. It's very elaborate, glamorous, over the top, unlike anywhere else in the world, as far as photo studios go. But, we're kind of just looking at maybe relocating it, and or just taking a pause from studio shots and just going to on locations for a while. There's a lot of things that Exotica is going to determine. A lot of things, like the results of Exotica, I guess, are going to determine a lot of things. But we're not going to stop doing content. We're going to be doing more and more content. A lot more girl scenes are coming down the pike.
That's awesome.
And we're thinking that we're hoping that a lot of local XXX talent is going to be coming out of the woodwork at this convention. Like, it's not, we don't have an agency up here.
Yeah.
All the agencies are focused on LA and Vegas. So, to find talent that's local to the Northwest is
see
surprising.
that, yeah, I think that would be a hard deal, man, because good Lord.
I mean, there's resources, like I've kind of browsed Sexy Jobs. I haven't signed up for it yet because I'm not in need of doing shoots right now. Probably after Exotica I'll get on it, but I mean, again, we'll see who shows themselves at Exotica. I like to meet people before I shoot them, usually. That's why these things are really good on that respect, aside from connecting with fans. So, yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens after that, and, maybe we won't need to worry about going down to LA to go shoot content. Maybe we'll just be able to, find some new local talent that's trying to blossom and, fly up a star for one scene and then fly up another star for another scene with a new local talent. So we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Well, before we let you go, my friend, how do people find you guys online and get in touch with you and everything else?
Yes, sir. Visit blacklabelmag.com. Join VIP. That's where you see everything.
Awesome. We'll check out Black Label Mag on Twitter as well, Black Label MAG. And I will definitely keep in touch with you as we head towards Exotica, and I definitely want to chat with you and your staff and also some of the people at the booth, and keep me updated on everything, because I definitely want to make it one of my main stops when me and the award-winning Kenny Zombie Jones are at the at Exotica. So
yeah.
By the way, what is the cat's name? I love cats.
This is Blofeld. Yes, he's named after the character James Bond.
That's awesome.
Because he's a terrorist.
Fantastic. Well, I look forward to meeting you guys at the event, and I will talk to you soon. Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
All right, man. Take it easy.
Definitely. Appreciate it, brother. There he goes. Lincoln Lease from Black Label Mag. And that about wraps it up here from our big broadcast. We are coast to coast and border to border, iHeartRadio, AM/FM, 247.com, and looking forward to talking to you next week. Till next time, peace, and I'm Audi 5000.